What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you the Necromancer starter build for Diablo 3 261 Season 14. This is based off the Pestilence, Hadrig's Gift. So yeah, let's get into this. This is one of the most highly requested builds I do, so hopefully you guys like what you see. Now, Necromancer can go so many different ways. There's really not a bad option. There's 4 one-handed scythes, 4 two-handed scythes. You can literally build into anything and have success and, you know, feel like you're making progress on your character and all that stuff. So what I want to do is just simplify everything, just streamline everything. I'm going to actually go through, read the set first, and then we're going to go through my recommendations, okay? So the 2-piece, each corpse you consume fires a corpse lance at a nearby enemy. So that's great. We're pretty much always going to consume corpses. We don't even have to think about it. The 4-piece, each enemy hit with Bone Spear, Corpse Lance, and Corpse Explosion reduces your damage taken by 2%. So that's just like also, as long as you're using one of those abilities, you're gonna have damage reduction. So basically we get no help from the 2-piece, no help from the 4-piece. Now the 6-piece, when we use Corpse Explosion or Corpse Lance, our damage is increased. It also powers up Bone Spear, so there's some like interaction there, but as of right now, we're on our own, up Shit's Creek with the 4-piece set. So what are we gonna do? Okay, so we're gonna have blood shards at level 1. If you don't know about level 1 blood shards, check the description for a challenge ref video. So at level 1, you can pick up a Leoric's Crown, Grasp of Essence. What else we got? A Funerary Pick. We have a 1 in 2 chance to get the Skeletal Mage Ring, which is really good. That's what we recommended last season, but it was based off of a different starter set. I recommend you go for the gloves, man. There's only 1 pair of gloves, right? The chance of you getting this is almost 100%. If you don't get it at level 1, roll again at level 70 with your blood shards. It'll ensure you have a multiplier the entire way. In addition, it also synergizes with the Pestilence, since if you use Corpse Explosion, it does extra damage with the Pestilence set. Eventually you're gonna wanna build into, since you're playing Pestilence, you're gonna wanna build into Blight Spear. I'm gonna put links for everything down below in the description. You don't have to worry about that. So you roll, you pick up your gloves, and you go start leveling. You're gonna go, level. You're gonna ding 70. This is how we chose to build around it, okay? So nothing beneficial in the cube except for the gloves. And, you know, the 4-piece set bonus, baseline marquee gems, no Paragon. Let's go see what we can do. I'll explain the build while we're actually fighting, since it's a little bit slower. It's a GR20 clear. So my favorite strat is literally just to jump in straight and cast Bone Armor. With the 6-piece, we use Dislocation, but with the 4-piece, I like the Invulnerability one. We need a few seconds to set up because the build doesn't have any multipliers. So I'm gonna jump in, cast my Bone Armor, cast the Golem, and then once we start getting Corpse Explosions going, our survivability bonus kicks in, okay? So we're gonna jump in, pop that, pop this, and then start consuming corpses. Now we have our survivability, we have our Corpse Explosion gauntlets, and it's not built around Land of the Dead or anything crazy like that. I'm carrying Singularity to pop more corpses. So whenever I'm at a full bar or half a bar, doesn't really matter. I use Singularity. Singularity has amazing single target. Singularity, single target. You basically spam Corpse Explosion. There's corpses everywhere, man. And the build is pretty chill altogether, but that start is really important. You guys can jump out at the start of a rift and die right away. That's why I like the invulnerability, but Dislocation does serve the same purpose. It stuns them for 2 seconds. It just gives you a breather, and I like that, right? So I tried this without Singularity, and the Rift Guardian is super horrible, by the way. So I would carry Singularity. If you change anything in the build, don't change that. We're gonna cast the Golem. He's gonna create 8 corpses for us. Those corpses create more corpses, and we just decimate everything, right? Having a multiplier is literally everything. And it's not wasted because you do use it with the 6-piece set. So this is one of my favorite setups. This is actually one of my favorite GR20 clears of the season, just because it's interesting how the mechanics work. I've always been a fan of Necromancer. I just want more variety in the builds. So cast the Golem, blow things up, yada, yada, yada. It's also, you can see the corpses firing off of the thing. Let's say we have no corpses, we cast Singularity, and it's gonna help us kill things to create more corpses like that. And you can see it just snowballs constantly. As far as building out your Necromancer, I would do double crit, a little bit of cooldown if you can. I have a white gem in the helm, a diamond, so that's gonna help give me some more cooldown, but it's not, I only have, what is it, 25. I don't have like a crazy amount. It's just nice to have that. This is like the same setup as before, except for instead of using Singularity, we're gonna use Bone Spear. Since now we have the 6-piece bonus, it's gonna power up your spear, so we're gonna use our spear to pop elites instead of Singularity, okay? And for the Rift Guardian, make sure you have Golem active. If you don't, it's not that bad. The cooldown's up quite often with Commander of the Dead passive, and everything works together. The poison is gonna debuff the mobs. We're using poison right here. The corpses is gonna do damage. Serration powers up Bone Spear, and Standalone gives us armor. Even though we have a companion out or a summon, we still get 90%. So we're getting a huge bonus to armor. I like Transfusion. When you teleport Blood Rush through enemies, you get the healing, so I really like that. And Blood Spikes is my sustain. Same concept as before. Jump in, Leroy, stun, cast your golem, and start blasting away. Now we have our survivability bonus. Super important that you get a good start. Again, I love the stun or the other rune, the invulnerability rune, okay? It's important to get strong. That way you don't just die and you're like, Blood, I hate this build, blah, blah, blah. Stun, and oops, we gotta use our spear to create corpses. And that's it, man. That's pretty much it. This build does really strong. It dominates early game. And the only problem is getting those crazy CDR breakpoints for Pestilence is a little tricky, but you can see, I mean, you're just blasting. We were doing T10 earlier. I just wanted to show you because I do all the builds with the same parameters. So I did testing for T7 with all the builds. So this is just kind of where we're at. So let's go ahead and create some more corpses, do some stuns. Again, if you had Crispins or you had anything to go with this, it would be amazing, right? So you can see we're just crushing it. Pestilence is a good start. It's a not traditional speed build start. It's kind of like Inna's, where it's not traditionally like fast out the gate, but you can make it work with a little bit of guides, a little bit of help. The first thing I would do with Necro is probably roll rings. Normally you want to save your 25 Kadala items for gear, right? Like offhands, you know, leggings, pants. All the 25 ones are better value, but with Necro, I almost always recommend you go rings, right? Because you get the Crispin's ring, you can get the Skeletal Mage ring. There's a lot of dope rings that you can get for Necro. You can also get a Zodiac ring, I almost forgot. I would use my Death's Breaths on two-handers because you want to get Nayers for Pestilence. Nayer's Death, where's Nayers? Nayers. Alphabet is hard to do right here. But if you accidentally land Relena's, boom, now you have your Skeletal Mage weapon, which you need for Paragon farming, or you might want to push on Singularity. You might want to just use Pestilence and push on the Mage build. So Relena's is super powerful also, but you really want this to go with Pestilence. But you can even use the Bone Spear for your empowered Bone Spears in the meantime, if that's what you happen to get. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're loving this series. Thank you for all the support, all the kind comments. Big shout out to my patrons. Big shout out to my Twitch subs that make this even possible. Follow me up above at twitch.tv/Bluddshed. I stream there 6 days a week. I'm going hard when the season starts. Giveaways, 24+ hour stream. We're probably gonna go like 26 hours, let's be honest. We get addicted. And huge weekend. It's gonna be amazing, good times. I play with my viewers, people that have watched me and supported me for a long time. And all week we're gonna be grouping, killing and chilling and things like that. After the first day, we have a lot of cool people in our community. Join the Blood Brothers community in North America. We also have an EU clan. We do power levels, man, on the first day of the season. Well, you know, I guess that would be the second day. So Saturday, Sunday, we have people doing power levels. You might get lucky. Ask and stream. All right, giveaway in the description. There's gonna be a lot of links for every single build. At the very bottom, there'll be a giveaway link if you want to enter the giveaway for June. We do one every month, so you can check back every month, check whatever new video, and it'll be in the description. My name's Bloodshed. Thank you for allowing me to do what I do every day. I'm out of here.